With a level of skill that has shocked the tennis world, Coco Gauff entered the 2026 season. In the United Cup semi-finals, the young American sensation defeated the formidable Iga Świątek with another outstanding performance. This triumph represents an incredible fourth consecutive victory over the previous world number one. This victory wasn't just another game. It was an unambiguous statement. Coco Gauff made it clear to the tennis community that she is here to stay. A portion of the plot is revealed by the scoreboard point 64-62. Two dominant sets that shocked fans all around the world and put Team USA back in the running. However, the events that took place in court went well beyond those figures. Gauff's goal in this match was to solidify her position as the only player who has mastered the art of routinely defeating one of the best opponents of this period. It concerned a change in power that was taking place in front of us. Coco Gauff entered the court with an intensity and focus that was hard to ignore from the first point of this semi-final match. She was perfectly positioned and moved without standing. She repeatedly had to scramble from the baseline due to the velocity and accuracy of her shots. This was not the cautious Coco we occasionally witnessed against top opponents in the past. This player was self-assured, understood exactly what she intended to do, and had entire faith in her ability to carry out her strategy. The first set demonstrated Gauff's growth as a whole player. She seized charge early on, controlling rallies with her strong ground strokes and chasing down balls with incredible speed that most players wouldn't even try. Her serve was operating flawlessly. Her thinking remained steady and composed throughout, and her returns were aggressive and sharp. Iga Świątek deserves praise for never giving up. In an attempt to use her signature heavy-hitting technique, the Polish star managed to bring herself into 4 games after finding her rhythm and pushing back aggressively. However, the new Coco Gauff really stood out in this regard. Such instances may have caused anxiety or hesitancy in past seasons. Gauff might have lost momentum or played it safe. It was different this time. Like a seasoned champion, Gauff maintained his composure. She persisted in playing audaciously, never letting any genuine momentum develop. Gauff was prepared to respond whenever it appeared that the Polish celebrity could be turning the set around. Down the line, a scorching forehand winner. A perfectly wide serve. An exquisitely executed drop shot that demonstrated how far her game has come. Gauff's confidence was evident when she won the first set 6-4, but her resolve was even more apparent. One set was insufficient. She wished to convey a message. Coco Gauff took full control of the second set and demonstrated why she is turning into one of the most difficult opponents in women's tennis, emerged in an attempt to change the course. She varied her speed. She advanced more frequently. Coco persisted despite her best efforts to break Gauff's rhythm. Utterly unrelenting. This is what distinguishes excellent players from mediocre ones, the capacity to not only maintain your level but even increase it while your opponent is giving it their all. Gauff didn't give Świątek any breathing room, time to regroup, or hope that the match may turn out well for her. The American continued to use deep, penetrating ground strokes to apply pressure. She was able to protect when needed and quickly switch from defense to attack thanks to her remarkable agility. Second set, Swiatek only managed 3 games, and even those were earned. When Gauff had chances to break, she was scoring points in large quantities. During crucial moments when Swiatek appeared overpowered by the speed, force, and accuracy coming from across the net, Gauff's dominance was not adequately reflected by the 6-3 scoreline. Gauff's performance will be recognized as a turning point in her early career when she scored the game-winning goal. The fact that this was not a one-time surprise adds to the story's impressiveness. Swiatek wasn't having a bad day. This triumph is a symbol of something far more significant. Total control over one of the top athletes in the game. Let's examine Coco Gauff's outstanding run versus Swiatek in more detail since the previous season. It started when Gauff won 63-64 in the round-robin stage of the 2026 WTA Finals. Many at the time thought it might be a turning moment in their rivalry. Subsequently, Gauff emerged victorious in the 2026 United Cup Finals, winning 64-64 this time. People began to take notice. During the 2026 semi-finals in Madrid, the message was made abundantly evident. This was more than just a win. It was complete control. Iga 61-61 was disassembled by Coco Gauff. the tennis world was astounded by an incredible performance. It was clear from that encounter that Gauff had really figured out Swiatek, not only learned how to defeat her on occasion. We have now seen victory number 4, 64-62, in the 2026 United Cup semi-finals. 4 wins in a row. There were 4 instances where Coco Gauff overcame one of this generation's greatest winners. She is now the only female player on the circuit with such a winning run against Swiatek, a player who has dominated women's tennis and won Grand Slam titles with remarkable consistency. This accomplishment is enormous when you consider the wider picture. With her aggressive baseline game, mental toughness, and champion mentality, Iga has dominated opponents. She provides a puzzle that very few players have been able to solve. Coco Gauff has perfected it, not simply figured it out. Her attitude to the game and style of play seem to be ideal for counteracting everything that makes Swiatek so risky. This raises the crucial question that tennis players are asking on the largest stages. These aren't victories over opponents with lesser rankings or early round contests. She is performing well in high-stress scenarios when careers are defined, like finals and semifinals. What sets champions apart from the others is their mental toughness. Second, she no longer has any glaring flaws in her game. Her serve has significantly improved and is now a real weapon. Her forehand, which was previously perceived as a little weakness, is now struck with authority. Her backhand has consistently been of the highest caliber and still hits the lines with accuracy. She still has some of the strongest defense and movement in the sport. She is now combining that with aggressive shot-making to put opponents on the defensive. This is a full-featured, contemporary tennis game that can be played on any surface. Gauff's ascent could not have come at a better time. Swiatek is still a very good player, but Gauff has a significant psychological advantage because he has defeated her 4 times in a row. Each time they take the court, Swiatek is now aware that she is up against someone who has frequently had her number. That mental edge might be crucial at the top level. Additionally, consistency will be crucial, and Gauff has already shown her ability to stay at the top of her game in a variety of competitions and environments. What may be a memorable year is just getting started with the United Cup. Gauff has opportunities to earn major titles and ranking points throughout the year with the Australian Open, the clay court season, grass tournaments, and the hard court swing leading up to the US Open. Her team also merits a great deal of recognition. The timing of the tactical planning, physical training, and mental coaching is ideal. The fact that Coco Gauff is still becoming better is what scares her competitors the most. She plays with the composure and maturity of a much more seasoned player at the age of just 21. She will play elite tennis for many years to come. However, she's already functioning at a level that raises the possibility that her prime is coming. Every point she plays shows how hungry she is. She has no desire to be merely excellent or even exceptional. Coco Gauff wants to be the greatest. Coco Gauff appears prepared to assume the role of the dominant female star that American tennis fans have been waiting for. Given her strength, athleticism, and champion mentality, comparisons to the Williams sisters are inevitable, but Coco Gauff is leaving her own mark. The Coco Gauff period seems to have begun with this. There is no reason she can't end 2026 as the world's top player if she keeps performing at this level against elite opponents. The world of tennis has received a warning. Coco Gauff is not simply getting better. She's here already.